Okay, hello, beautiful Meltheads, curious minds, whoever is out there listening to the stream, the video, whatever you call it. It's Friday again, Friday, and we're gonna do another live hangout, chat some, show some evidence, have some drinks, the usual thing we do in the weekend, I guess. So I think maybe I will have one guest on here today. He's quite not ready, not quite ready yet, I think. So we'll see. Hopefully he jumps in a little bit. If not, we're just gonna keep doing the thing alone. We'll see. We'll see. Whatever happens. So hope you all out there are doing well. Beautiful Meltheads. It's a crazy time we live in with all this crazy shit going on. Uh So we just gotta make the best out of whatever it is and distance ourselves from nonsense because there is a lot of nonsense coming at us these days. So fuck that shit. Just let it go and focus on the melt. I think that's important, guys. So here we got melt heads popping in. I am Kairos. Let it melt. Let it melt. Of course, man. Good stuff. Ready for the shit you're gonna present in the future. All your boots on the ground, and everyone out there going to sites when they can to document these places and present them online. It's a beautiful thing. So thank you guys for everyone who's doing these kind of things because it's very important for research purposes to actually go to these places with a melt head and checking out, what are these places and shit. I love the boots on the ground myself. The stuff that I do sometimes when I have time and opportunity, I do as much as I can. But it's a busy schedule sometimes over here in America, so I do it whenever I can. And on Monday, I will go to Cave of the Mounds in Wisconsin. It's not too far from here, so I'm gonna go and check it out in there. Another cave. I went to the Diamond Caves down in Kentucky a while ago, and hopefully they allow photographs in there. If not, I'm gonna just take some sneak photos and video and shit. You know how it is. Just yeah, that's how we do it. Beautiful people. Hi, long time no see. I hope you're doing fine. I'm doing fine. Moved now over to Americas. Got married, and I continue my melted journey that way. So it's kind of different from back in Norway and stuff. But I like it and I'm ready for it. Hope you're well too, as well. Punis, Monica Harrison, bottoms up. Yeah, we can do a bottoms up. Cheers. I bought a cheap ass beer today. Hmm. Bottoms up. Because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Boots on. Good stuff. And I am Kairos is gonna climb the brick avalanche in San Francisco. So make sure to subscribe to this guy. He's also a melthead. I will find his link and post it in the chat here. He's exploring stuff. The thing is we're all located at different locations. So I'm over here and you're over there and someone's over there. So we gotta all go out, put our boots on, take photos and video and present. What kind of shit is in your area. I want to see it, and I will present the shit that's in my area. So hold on, where is your channel? There we go. So I will post a link here. There we go. Boots on, we go. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. So we're gonna just wait, 13 people. I mean, we can start. I'm gonna try to. I got another over there. There is a new screen now, so I have two. I have this one and that one. So I'm gonna try to present evidence here and also pay attention to the chat over here. So I'm gonna see how it works, if I can figure it out. Because I haven't really done that before, but it should work pretty well, I think. I'm also trying to get my more powerful computer sent over from Norway. My friend is gonna do that, and we just have to figure out, what will the price be? I don't even know, but we're gonna figure it out so I can get my better setup up here, because I have this shitty old laptop at the moment. But I do have a good setup back in Norway, so hopefully it can be sent over here without any issues. I don't know, but we're gonna have to figure that out too. I don't even know, guys. So yes, hope all is well. We're gonna wait for our guests here, and while we do that, I'm gonna try to set up a dual screen presentation, because I assume I can just put this shit over here. So now it's on this side. So can I just do... I should be able to do this, right? So if I move over here... Oh yeah, it works. So now I can see the chat while I present this stuff. Okay, that's kind of cool, guys. All right. So now, okay, so some of these photos, some of them are from Shapu's group on Facebook. Mountains are melted red brick buildings. Some are from Yandex. Took my Yandex journey and just you know how it is. If you ever looked for evidence and stuff, it just takes you somewhere. It's all random where it takes you and stuff. So I got a little bit of everything, some new stuff, some stuff we've seen before. But this is for, you guys, Meltheads, and of course, new people, curious, people who are interested in Meltology, who want to learn more. Um, Therefore, we got to show some old stuff as well, because the stuff we have went throughout the years are just amazing and has to be shown over and over, because it's just too good to not be seen. And nobody has time to watch hundreds of videos, thousands of hours of videos, and I understand that. So we have to recycle a little bit. So I'm gonna pop open this can here, and I'm gonna keep going on with the presentation, and we'll see what we see here. So yeah, you see the red bricks in here. Hold on. And just, who would ever build like this and why, right? So you just see chunk of brick here, and then boulders and rocks, and then they stuff some bricks in here and there all over the place. I mean, there is nobody right in their mind that would ever do this. So this is a melted building transitioned. If you're new, you gotta watch my documentaries. It explains the different kinds of heat damage, how this cataclysmic event, which is difficult to replicate on a smaller scale, so I cannot do that. But it's an event, a disaster, a cataclysm that turns matter into different kinds of matter, altered states of matter. It changes the whole structure of matter. So this is what it turned into. It's interesting how you can still see some brick still in there, because I believe the core structure of old world components on this grid were all red brick, and sometimes they added stuff on the exterior like concrete and facades of whatever, concrete molds, to change the appearance of the structure, but the core, I do believe, was always red brick, just because it had to be for the component to function. Here is some kind of castle. It's very destroyed. You got mastards up in here, so you gotta stay safe. Stay safe, guys. This here is gonna save someone's life. It's very, very, very intelligent. But anyways, you see, you can still see red brick in here. In here, you got a little. It's a little corny when I zoom in, but you see, some of them are just expanded into bigger blocks. So I've seen plenty of times. Then there is suddenly a chunk of brick here, and a layer of brick here, and then bigger blocks again, and here just rocks. And then of course this archway. You can't really build an archway with these garbage random ass rocks like this, so transition into it. Of course, they built some very, very pretty support here, so it doesn't collapse. It's very beautiful here to preserve this. And on the right side, you also see more red brick over there, and chunks in here. Yeah, you see bricks and stuff in here. So this is some kind of castle. There's not a lot of history about this. I just looked it up for fun, and they said something about year 1200 something, and it's supposed to be a castle. But look at it. And here you see more transitioning. This is the electricity going through in layers here. Whatever these components used to be, some of the bricks were affected more than other sections of bricks. So you see this layer here going through. It's on the same height here. The inside is totally mangled, but the exterior still has the brick layer. It's very weird, Meltheads, how you see this layer thing, but you see it everywhere. And of course, archway here, chunk of it still there. Got a few bricks in here. Still red bricks, while the rest are just rocks. Now, whatever that is. So you see this layering effect over and over. And of course, we got this area here, somewhere in, I do believe it's Turkey. And in the foreground here, you see a little pocket of survival. Of course, this is what they will claim is carved. There is a little bit more stuff here with bigger blocks and an opening. But then you see the bigger structure up here. And you can see all kinds of apertures. You see more. Here is something looking more like the shit in the foreground. You see apertures all over on this whole structure here. This big ass structure still has apertures. I mean, are we supposed to believe someone rappelled down here and started carving in these openings to live in here? So, what do you do when you have to take a shit? Do you have to rappel down here so you can shit in the woods and then walk all the way around, get to the top, and rappel down into your opening again? What do you do when you are gonna get groceries? I mean, do you just sit inside this fucking hole all day? I mean, you had to do something during your day. You can't just sit in here. You have to gather food, you have to take a shit. There is stuff you have to do. You have to meet your friends. You can't just sit in here. So how the hell do you get out and get in again? There is more thought that's required to make this a reality here. Somebody carved a whole bunch of fucking openings in here. What is this for? I do have some more photos of the area, but we are humans. We always need to do stuff. You have to do stuff to entertain your mind. You can't just sit in here all day inside this fucking little hole here. So what do you do? How do you get to work when you sit in here? It's a pain in the ass, right? It's not realistic. It's a structure. Here's the same place. Just you see the thing in the back full of apertures, and foreground you got a little bit of Tetris wall going on here, or honeycombing more like it, and some columns and shit, just some ruins. Here's the same place, but this is a much clearer shot. I can zoom in here on this, so you can see the detail and see how unlikely it is that somebody carved this shit in here. Because the carving thing, I mean, you gotta let it go. Hopefully by now you understand the deception of agencies like NASA and what they tell us about the Earth. That is all bullshit what they tell us, because we live in a stationary container of some kind, and you cannot just take a penis-shaped rocket and leave all that stuff. Hopefully you understand NASA and everybody else in the space shit is full of shit. And then, okay, so they're full of shit and they explain shit that's up in the sky and they lie about it. So you gotta look at the stuff down here. And why wouldn't they lie about that too? And that's the stuff we can actually go to and explore. This kind of shit here. We can actually go here. We cannot, whether what's out there up in the sky, I don't know. I don't care because I can't go there. You can't go there. But we can go these places. There is more. A different place. Similar stuff. Apertures up in here. Let's see. Let's see. Checking some comments and shit. Okay. So yeah, you see more apertures here. All the way up here. Here just remains on these massive structures. Just incredible, guys. There's more of this place. And you can just see, yeah, the remains. So is this supposed to be natural? Plate tectonics did this? All this shit right here. And this stuff, it looks like water being squeezed out or something, expanding out a little bit. And then it just transitions into a so-called mountain here. See the transition turns into structure here. I mean, it's obviously not natural. Somebody came here and built this. But how do you tell the difference between structure here and supposed mountain right here? It's the same shit. Hey Sharon. Hey Deborah, the red brick chick. And Michael Joshua Lewis. Hello guys. Hi beautiful people. Thanks for chilling here with me this beautiful Friday evening. Just checking out some melts. Hopefully my guest will show up. I do not know. He might be busy or something happened. I don't know. But we are gonna hang out here and chat, and we're gonna have some drinks because it's Friday and who cares? So that's what we do. So here is remains. Obviously a built structure here, but right here is more structure, but this one is just in the mountain, but it's the same thing. It's the same structure with different heat damage, so it all melted together here. You can't even tell the difference between the bricks here, but you can up here. Heat from the bottom. A little bit more structure here. Archways. More in here. I think this is the Cappadocia area. Cappadocia in Turkey. If you don't know about that place, check it out. It's the headquarters of Melt. It's just incredibly good. So Here you can see. Oh, hello, Amy. Good to see you. Glad you could pop in and check out some melt. You can see, down in the foreground, you can see this wall structure here. And then, did we just come along and built along here on, support stilts and shit along this wall and river. And then in the background, you just see, hey, there's more stuff here. There's remains of something else, a bigger civilization, a bigger something, because you can see the whole structure down here. And of course, you got these things in here. Up here too. You got all this shit here. Transition into a supposed mountain. And then we come and just inherit this place. We just find this kind of stuff. Usually places, when you look up on Wikipedia and shit, it's full of bullshit, but they very often they don't say when it was built. They say founded. It's like they found it, claimed it, and came with another narrative, sold it all out, somebody came after this cataclysm and founded it all and changed the whole history and narrative, like, oh, blah blah blah, made up a whole bunch of shit and basically sold the earth and remains of this place. So here is more structure turn into this stuff. And all this shit in the back, you can still see layers of steps down all the way and stuff, whatever this used to be, it's still stuff in there. This is the main pocket here, very obvious. You got openings here. What is this supposed to be, right? Another from the headquarters of Melt, Cappadocia. Just check it out. All these enormous melted structures full of apertures melted down. Melted down. And here you have more structure in here, some melted, but you still have apertures up in here. Got more stuff in here. More apertures up in here. Background full of melted structures right there. Very obvious. And the foreground here as well. Nothing is carved. It's just remains. That's all it is, folks. Just take a look for yourself. You can see this stuff like down here and why would you ever carve all of this stuff here? Like what the hell would the purpose be? Because it's not easy to do that. Go and find a rock and try to carve it with a chisel and see if you can do any of this. Make it all, very pretty. Sometimes they make it really pretty with columns and all this detail up in there. Try to do it. Find a rock and try to carve it with a bronze chisel and hammer. See how far you get. Even up in here. Apertures up in here. It doesn't work. In reality, you just can't carve this shit. But that's what they told you in school when you were 6, 7 years old. But children will believe anything an adult tells him or her. Children are very naive and you can just tell them blah, blah, blah. And usually, they just go with it. They just, the programming is so strong. It's just pounded in there, hammered into your head. And you just just believe it blindly without questioning any of it, and you go with the same narrative your whole life. So your whole life is built on a foundation of lies, you know. So that's why this shit is so important. Oh, Mark. Hey, Mark. Good to see you in here. Hope you guys get a beautiful meetup. I know you will in Alabama this weekend, tomorrow and Sunday. And you will meet some of these wonderful Meltheads, and I can't wait to see all the shit that you're gonna come across, and the videos you're gonna put together and present so good that like-minded people can meet up, explore, and present. So good stuff, Mark. And here there still is a lot of red, and you can see here, you can see the melt marks. And very many times people are like, yeah, I mean, it looks melted, but they just, even if it looks melted, they can't accept melted to be a reality. They can't put the programming away for some reason. But you can see it's melted here. And then how the hell can plate tectonics just grow up like this and connect together like this? How can plate tectonics do that? One second here. Got some shit on my phone. Okay, so yeah, I guess he'll pop in. Yeah, he'll pop in whenever, I think. So here is more structure in the middle of nowhere. Huge block lines. You just see the transition and just see how damaged and ruined and melted and collapsed the whole thing is. See here, archway, few apertures, more archway, collapsed on itself. Huge cities destroyed, melted down, and forgotten about. And it's hidden in plain sight everywhere you go. That's why I'm so excuse me. That's why I'm so fascinated by this topic, because it's everywhere you fucking go, everywhere you fucking see, you see melted structures. It's every mountain, every cliff, in my opinion. It's all the same, some still have pockets of survival like here, and some don't. Different areas, different kind of damage. um but it is anywhere you go, you see remains. It's not really difficult. James Breeden, Big Jimmy, good to see you, man. Blessings to you. And James, Melted Madness, good to see you too. Big love. More remains here. Just transition into this melted mess. Got a little tower thing here. And then look at this shit. What's that supposed to be? More remains, and this is a cool area. I mean, you can see the swollen brick lines here, and just how it transitioned from structure into supposed mountain here. You can see this supposed mountain has lines going down here. I mean, is this supposed to be a plate tectonics? Are you supposed to build all the way up here? And why is it just all damaged and in ruins? It's just crazy, guys. All this fucked up shit. How the hell? Why the fuck do you do this? Who comes up with this crazy idea to get these big ass blocks to put something here and up here and in here? You know, it's just structure transition here. Structure transition into supposed mountain. Structure here transition into supposed mountain. You just got remains here and there, guys. It's not that fucking difficult. I don't understand why it's so difficult for people to question these things sometimes. But I guess they're scared or something. Like, oh no, the government are evil. Oh, boo hoo, cry me a river or something. I mean, it is what it is. See here, structures, and in here remains the apertures remains all the way here. Bam. Thank you, James. And we got Casper Di Napoli from Facebook, whatever your real name is. Hallo, mann. Godt å se deg. Bare presentere litt smelt her fra statene til smeltehodene. Prøver å få de til å forstå. So, you got more remains apertures in here. I mean, why would you hang off the cliff here and carve this here? Ooga booga. I am Kairos. Yeah, ooga booga caveman carved all this shit. Ooga booga. And here another one from Facebook from Shapu's group. Make sure to check out Shapu's channel and Facebook group. His channel can be found in the Linktree / Maltology channels. And his Facebook group is Mountains from Melted Red Bricks Buildings. You will find them if you call yourself a researcher. So here you can see the red brick transitioned just into this, you know, whatever it's called. Call it a cliff, call it a mountain, call it a melted structure. I don't really care, but that's what it transitioned into. You can see the bigger blocks here. It's clearly built here. It's obviously built, but something happened to it. I mean, look at it. It's all red brick. Thank you, Cymatic Earth. Glad you like the evidence. And here's more shit. I mean, all the structure here. This is what they will call a cliff. They will call it a cliff, but it has archways, it has brick lines. That's what they will call sedimentary layers, whatever. You know, they just you make up all these different words to explain this shit because they have to explain it somehow. You know, they tell us we live on a spinning space testicle. I'm pretty sure they would make up a lie from the stuff that's down here too. I'm pretty sure they would misdescribe that too. I mean, they did with the fucking very earth we walk on every day. So you see the structure here, and then you can see, oh wow, there is actually something up here. That's the very top of this structure, and you can see, you know, see the material and color of the structure here on the top. It's the exact same as the supposed cliff here. It's the same shit, guys. And this one is this is a very good photo right there. Oh, thank you, Mark, for sharing. Here is the link to Shapu's group. Go in there, follow the groups, you know, whoever's on Facebook, and, you know, whoever starts scrolling on Facebook when you take a shit or whatever sometimes. Follow these groups because your feed will be just filled with melted evidence and whether you believe it or not, you will always get new photos on your feed, because I know we all scroll sometimes, in when you wake up or when you take a shit or whenever you just we all scroll because we are addicted to these fucking platforms and shit. So fill these platforms with useful information instead of nonsense. Unfollow all nonsense like fucking these naked ladies and all this fucking nonsense, and start filling social media, your feed and shit with information and stuff, because we gotta stop consuming this useless content all the time, you know because there is so I don't do it a lot. I basically don't do it anymore, but I used to do, and I did watch useless fucking content. I followed stupid pages. I watched stupid shit on YouTube, whatever. But we gotta stop doing so, because it's not. It doesn't give society or humanity anything in return. It doesn't give us anything good. It's just useless brain dead entertainment. So you don't have to use your brain for a little bit. It's nonsense. So unfollow all nonsense and start filling your scrolling addiction with information. It's a good way to actually do something well. So whenever you scroll, when you take a shit, then you can see stuff that matters instead of nonsense. So you can see the bricks transition into rocks and blocks. See here, you got stuff in here. You got a little opening here. You got more stuff in here. I mean, see the damage. It just transition into a supposed mountain cliff here. Mm, 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 mm. And here we go. This is what makes me happy, guys. I found your channel like 2 years ago and I haven't seen reality the same. Thank you. You're very, very, very welcome. This is why I do this. This is what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to educate new people onto the melt here. And that's my passion, and I know the importance of this truth, and that's what we all meltheads are trying to do. Just get people on with this stuff, so we can all try to figure out what happened, when, and why. Because that's what I want to know. I can see this structure here. It's all melted, mangled, collapsed, destroyed. It's fucked basically. But I want to know the why, when, and how. I want to know why it looks like this. And here you got more like, who the fuck climbs all the way up here with bricks in their backpacks to build this stuff, a wall in medieval times? I mean, there is no way fucking you can't really be attacked here efficiently. They can't come running at you with horses or whatever. So you build this wall up here with nothing fucking inside. What are you trying to protect up here? And you still have to get down and get groceries and stuff. Are you gonna live here with all your friends and family and protect whatever this rock here for some reason? And you're gonna shit here. Everybody's gonna shit here in this corner. It's gonna get nasty, and what the fuck? It makes no sense. Why the fuck would you ever do this? See the wall? More structure just completely turn into a supposed mountain. You can see the hanging rock curtaining here. It's not much left. It's not much left of this structure. And here too, see, you can see this supposed castle wall here on the top. Goes around like this. They even put a flag up here. But what are you trying to protect? From who? You know? Well, are you afraid for someone to come and attacking you here in medieval wars? Like, you know, this wall is supposed to protect. But what are you going to protect here? There is nothing here. There is nothing here. No structure nor anything. What's the purpose for risking your life to build this wall at the edge of this cliff here? I mean, there must have been a back thought here. Like, somebody decided, hey man, we need to build this wall here because apparently it was important enough that somebody did it. But what is it, you know? So, pockets of survival. Got more remains down here too. Same shit. This whole structure here. Hey Dalla. We are one brother. Hello, hello. Beautiful people. So here you got a huge structure and you have remains here. A little bit of stuff here. It's a little corny, I can't zoom too much, but you can see a little bit of remains right there, and of course the very top. I mean, what the hell here? Pockets of survival. And you got some stuff down here too. You got these huge towers here. Now they turned it into mosques and stuff, and they make music all day here from this that nobody want to listen to, and you know, it's kind of crazy. But everything is just inherited and repurposed. More remains here, so you know, there is some pockets of survival down here too, but this is the stuff that's still usable. So we just came in here, found this shit, started living here and doing our shit here, started building some glass skyscrapers and shit. But then there is this that nobody sees. Even though they go here every day to work and stuff, they don't see what this shit really is. But it's right there. It's right fucking there. A huge, humongous melted structure. Hey, Gas A. Beautiful. Here as well. Not the clearest photo, I'm sorry, but you have, you know, this is the shit we live in now. We live here and do our thing, go to work and hang out with people and stuff. But you know, then you suddenly have this huge ass melted structure in the middle, full of pockets of survival too. I mean, I'd love to explore this place. Imagine doing boots here and you know, going up here, climbing up, you know, explore this shit and see these ruins close up with melted structures. Could be cool, right? I can't go, I don't have the opportunity to go all these places, but we're all spread around all over the realm. So, you know, whatever's in your area, go out there, please go out there. Take photos, take video, and post on the Facebook groups or on YouTube channels. Show this shit because I want to see it. Here you have an old street, transition into rocks, you know, It's just damaged everything. But it's still usable though. You can still use it, but it is damaged. Hmm. I am Kairos, Brick Love. We got pants on the ground. Brick Love to you. You can book a flight and go there. I mean, yeah, sure. In the future, I will maybe be able to, but you know, I can't just go because I have duties and or duties and responsibilities here. So I can't just go. But there will be time for it, though. Doing my thing the best I can, doing boots whenever I can. Here is this place again, another photo. This pocket of survival. You see the glass skyscrapers and stuff, and you got stuff up here and just walls going into the supposed mountain. Also, not the clearest shot. It's a pretty low resolution photo. Let's see. Pointing at everything and saying it's a red brick and no way is no way, shape or form research. Do you even know the location on the images? I've done the research. I'm not gonna go through this spoon feeding to babies anymore. So I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but you just gotta do your research, and then you will eventually come to an understanding that it's just undeniable that we are looking at melted structures everywhere. So that's my take on it. I'm not gonna try to explain this to people who just refuse, because we got all these kinds of people like globe heads and stuff, and they just cannot understand. And yeah, we have done boots on the ground. We have went to many of these places and explored them, and stuff. So we know our stuff. So it's up to you to research and understand and see these structures. See these massive melted structures here. See them for what it is. Because it's everywhere you look, everywhere you fucking go. Here, you got this. Transition into this. I mean, look here. Looking exactly like some kind of mountain, but it is a structure. Because it's right there. Got archways. But look at it now. Oh, oh, oh. Let's see. Hold on. Bam. Hello, man. Hold on. I gotta fix sound. Hey, bro. Hope you well, man. 1 second. Okay. Do I have sound? Hey, about.
You?
Oh, your sound is strange. I think your mic is a little messed up. It's difficult to hear you, man. Maybe it's some kind of setting or something.
There's no.
Oh shit. Yeah. Mark says it sounds like a lightsaber fight, so you know that there is something weird with the sound on your end, and I don't know what it is.
Okay, I'll check.
Yeah, man. I, maybe I gotta leave and come back in. Darth Vader. Yeah, I don't know what the sound was. Okay, let's see if he can fix that shit, and I'll keep presenting my shit here. So, uh, that was funny. All right. So you got this more pockets of survival here. Transition into a mountain. Look at this shit. What's this supposed to be here? Swollen and expanded. Got brick lines up in here. Pockets on the top. Okay, he popped back in. Let's see if it works now. Hello.
Hi, take two.
Oh, now it works. Hey, man. Hey,
Oh,
bro. Good to see you,
hi.
man.
Nice to be here. Nice to see you and
Cool.
everybody. Is it?
Good.
I hope it's not loud. No.
No, it's okay. It's perfect now. Good stuff, man.
Okay.
Hey, man. It's
Yeah.
been a while since we've been doing lives and shit. So it's good to have you here, and let's have a drink and show some mouth, talk some shit,
Yeah.
and have some fun.
Yes, sounds good.
Good stuff.
Don't even recall. It might have been 2020 or
Yeah,
something.
probably.
Wow.
I think we did some together with Jerry back in time,
Yeah.
and
Goddamn.
and stuff. You know, strange times, but you know, it was all new back then and stuff. Just yeah, we figure it out along the way. You know, who's an asshole and who's not and stuff. So it's kind of better now.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, kind of just presenting my stuff, and if you got some shit too, then
Yeah, I'll be doing the work while you're showing. I'll be checking out what you're showing and also searching for my stuff.
oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I got some stuff left, so I'll just do that, and we'll see you whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Okay. Slid.
Okay. Yes. Cool. Alrighty. So there's this one I showed. Pockets of survival, you know, it's just everywhere. And yeah, these places are crazy with this. You got archways here. I mean, transitioned just into the supposed mountain here. Swollen, expanded, and it just looks like a hellhole now. Because this, you just don't build this with random stuff. Try have this random ass rocks you find lying around, put some mortar between them, and try to make these incredible structures they supposedly built like that. It just doesn't work. Brick archway in here, transition into boulders, rocks, and then suddenly you have big bricks in good condition here. It's weird. Why do you do if you can do it like this? Why do you do it like that? Oh my gosh. These places. Here is another one. I think I showed this one back in time. It's just full of rocks, supposedly. But then you also have a whole bunch of bricks in it. So who are the bricklayers who fucking do this? Because I don't think anyone is doing it like this. It just doesn't add up. The whole thing here, full of apertures, rocks, boulders, and brick. That's the transition. Okay. And that's the big structures. That's supposed to be plate tectonics growing out from the ground on this spinning space testicle that we supposedly live on. And nature is supposed to make this coming out of its fucking ground. Oh my gosh, yeah, you can see it has structural like features. It has brick lines all over it. And the scale of this shit is just enormous. And it's everywhere as well. You know, we have ancient Egypt and we have fucking Mayan places, Asia, Europe, America. It's everywhere. You have pockets of survival. Oh, look at this shithole. This one got really, really mangled and fucked up. And he's sitting there, and you can see the rest of the structure is just cliffs and mountains now, I guess. Whatever they call it. Pocket of survival here between two melted structures. Got the stairway still in here. And here, again, this is what they call carved or chiseled or whatever. And then erosion and shit. But how can you have such big supposed erosion in here? How can the rain do this and the wind do this? It's like in the whole thing. How can wind fucking carve this shit anyways? It just doesn't make any sense. So let's just fry it, cooked out. Know what it is. All over. Crazy. This one should also be obvious, but of course, to some people it's not. What's this supposed to be here? If there was a huge cliff and you decided to carve your home here, why do you do all this stuff? Columns in here, down here, with all this extra beautiful detail they added on here. Columns in here. And this one too. So all melted into a chunk here, and up here you can see the brick lines. Then just turn into rocks and sand. They need to excavate this shit. Can be some cool stuff down here. So obviously more stuff here. This little thing, more structure here. What's this supposed to be? The purpose of building it like this. And then, yeah, this one is just a whole mound of balloon rocks, I guess. Huge swelling. And here you got this huge structure. Look at the opening here between. Damn. This is a weird fucking place. Oh my gosh, because you can see the brick lines and like going. It's like the whole fucking thing tipped over here or something. Because they're going this way. I don't even know. Oh my gosh, this place is so damaged. Holy fuck, guys. Look at this. Doesn't it look like it's supposed to be like it's tipped over? You know what I mean? Because these lines are going this way and not like in a wall. It's like the ground now. Whatever the fuck happened. And you have this very important structure. Super important. Oh my gosh, Valdas.
I've been caught.
Today, the two fat lasses were getting matching tats, wanted to change love to the moon and back into the moon and bacon. Oh my gosh, you're crazy. Yeah, structure here just remains all over the place. Turn into supposed mud bricks. This one looks like a church or something. Very structural. Got the canyon here. Of course, they tell you, oh, billions of years of water carved in here, water erosion, whatever. But that's not how water carves into the ground. And yeah, brake lines. Brake lines and brake lines. Alrighty. And here just whatever this is supposed to be. Melted to shit. Like everything else in this realm. Nothing. There is not nature out there. It's not really nature. It's just melt. And here, same structure. A little pocket. This one, like what the hell? You can see the brakes going into it here, and yeah, the whole thing looks like this now. Then you got this structure right here. We've seen this place before. It's a structure, and then you have this. It's supposed to be carved into the supposed mountain here. I mean, look at the transitions here on this structure, and you got more stuff here. So it's all turned into this shit. Yeah, it's incredible. Okay. It's a nice melted structure right there. I want to go to these places. There's more shit in the back here too. Got openings in the structures. I am going to Cave of the Mounts though on Monday. And you got the structure below going into the supposed stuff here. So they're walking here on top of this shit, but it's all structure here. All around. Everything. Everything we build on, drive on, walk on, it's all structure. There's no way around it. That's just how it is. I don't decide what is the truth. I just see it for some reason. I try to explain it to people because, you know, these people gotta fucking start using their brains. Apertures up in here. Huge cliff. And then this is obviously melted here. You can see all this melt up here. And here, there's holes and shit. And of course, they still have a door on here. All right, that was my photos. My little presentation of melt. Bam.
That's lit.
Hope you all enjoy that. Yes. And whenever you are ready, we can either chill a little bit and talk some shit, or you can present your stuff. It's all up to you.
Yeah, I'm collecting. It's a last minute opportunity for me. Or last minute effort, I was trying to say.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, I just gotta be right back. Just like 1 second. Okay, 2 seconds. Okay. So you're over in Newcastle, right?
Yeah, northeast.
Yeah. So I've seen the photos and the structures in the area, and you know, it's amazing the architecture in the area you're at. Because over here, it's not a lot left of old world stuff. There is some, but not a lot. It's very flat here too. Not a lot of cliffs and hills, whatever they call them. So I gotta drive like a few hours to every boots I can do. It's just a huge concrete jungle here.
Yeah, but I think you know it's It's nice that you don't gotta switch continent, although it's long distances, as you said.
Yeah. Yeah, it is far
And
from.
in the UK, I always just feel like I compare it to Eastern Europe, where I lived for like 25 years of my life, and that's why this place never get boring. It just, better in every way. It's just packed with, as you said, whatever we find here,
Mhm.
all these old structures and all the tunnels that we cannot go to because there's just one local tour, Victoria tunnels, where
Yeah.
they give you this stupid helmet or head protection, and you cannot explore by yourself. It's just whatever they tell you. But there's a lot to see, and yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
kind of lucky to be here.
Yeah, for sure you are. Yeah.
But USA is better.
You think so?
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
bigger, more majestic, and more stuff I think to be seen there.
yeah. Yeah, I think all places have their pros and cons. I mean, we have the fucking worst presidents of all time and stuff over here. Not that I really care about the fucking nonsense circus and stuff, but they implement this kind of nonsense shit that eventually will affect us too a bit. But what I focus on is just me, my wife, my life, and my friends, Meltheads, and I just go from there. I don't really care so much about what the circus is doing, but it will affect us here and there a little bit in ways like suddenly if we can't use cash or something, what the fuck, it will affect us. But everything to its time, I guess. I'm just gonna keep doing my shit and not living in fear and just keep going with my shit. That's my thing. Whatever happens happens. I can't control it. It's too massive for me to stop any of it at this point. So I'm okay. I accept the world as it is. It's fucked, and I'm gonna make the best of it. What else
Yeah,
can
for
we
real.
do? Yeah, what
Because
can we
even
do?
if, yeah, you're right. Because even if a person trip about it, there is nothing to do because it's like 0.1% against all the others.
Yeah, it's too difficult to change it overnight and stuff. So we just gotta try to be happy while we share the truth, and whatever happens happens.
At least we can speak of it.
At least we can speak of it. Most importantly, yeah, because yeah, it sucks when you have all these things that you see and that and the importance, and then there is no one. So that's why I'm blessed we have social media and shit and this stuff we can do here. Because otherwise, what the fuck would you do?
And
What if you
it's
knew
good.
about this in the 1800s without internet and shit? What the hell do you do?
Yeah.
How do you find friends and stuff? Jesus Christ.
And
Yeah.
also these days, it's good that the FBI don't pull up and don't snatch you for speaking about it. Also,
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Like
I
in Men
mean,
in Black,
yeah. Yeah, it's not that bad. So yeah, this place could have been worse for sure. We should be happy with what we got, and we should just laugh at the shit show. I think, because I mean, have some fun too, have some drinks and stuff. Because who knows what this world will be tomorrow? I don't know. So, do you want to present evidence, or
Oh,
do you
sorry,
need
I'm
more?
still sifting through it
All
because
right.
I'm just going
Yeah,
through
sure.
all these photos, so I have them in one folder,
Okay. Yeah,
and it's
sure,
just going to
sure.
be various eras and various places.
Yeah, cool, cool.
Sorry, I'm Snail. Call me Snail.
Snail. No.
Yeah.
No, you're fine, man. Yeah, that's all good. So yeah, we
But
can
for
just.
you, it's got to be so exciting. There's still so much to explore. It's like even too much to explore.
Oh yeah, it is. It is a lot. So yeah, I'm trying to find time and stuff. Save up a little bit of cash for gas, and then just go places whenever I can.
But you see, that's what it is. That's where we always gotta conquer time. You
Yeah,
gotta have the resources and time. That's like one of the main obstacles, I'd say.
yeah, yeah, correct. And today it's actually a fucking it's like 20 degrees Celsius outside, whatever that is in American. And it's really warm. We had many cold days, and now it's suddenly super warm, very humid, and it's starting to blink outside now. So we are gonna get a thunderstorm. That's cozy.
Mm.
I'm gonna
It's
open
nice.
the
It's quite
window here.
comforting.
Yeah, can you hear it? Oh yeah. Oh, the air is good. Oh, I
Oh,
like
meaning
it.
like it's really, really fresh.
Oh yeah, it
I got
is.
this ozone generator. It really, really works. I think they say that it creates the spark, so it's basically just bubbling through the water through a tube, like a little perforated rock,
Mm-hmm.
and it's creating the O3, which is ozone, they say, and it's you can really feel it. It spreads into the air through that water. And some health food guru first spoke about it a few years ago, and that stuff works. So ozone generator. Anybody who wants some freshness,
Yeah.
it's so lit. You gotta have it actually.
Oh wow. Yeah. I gotta explore these kind of things too more, like free energy and stuff, because I haven't really done so. I looked at a few videos and but I haven't had all the items that I need to actually try and experiment with these kind of things. Because
Yeah, and it's so complex because I think there's many ways to
yeah,
achieve this, and then you gotta test it. And who knows if that video is truthful or the other one, because sometimes even the videos are faked,
yeah,
slightly.
yeah. Sometimes, yeah, for sure they do. They fake them and stuff. But yeah, free
Oh,
energy. Imagine if we could just cut the cables to the grid and just have a fucking antenna on this on the roof and just harness this shit. That's freedom. We need that. We need. They made it fucking illegal.
but
To,
it's also interesting. I think they say that even a fat chunk of copper, if you raise it high enough, it's gonna start picking up a charge just
hmm.
by itself, if that's correct.
Hmm. So
It's
copper
just a matter
pipe.
of
Yeah.
like knowing.
Yeah. It's probably not that fucking difficult. I don't know. But
I also seen one video recently how a person somehow altered the diesel engine, and he somehow extracted his own hemp oil. He was using that hemp oil to power the diesel engine, and it worked, or so it showed in a video.
hmm,
So that's also smart.
yeah.
So like that's part of that more mysterious, unused technology, it seems.
Yeah. Cheap and efficient fuel of all kinds. Yeah. Is there any do you know any good like YouTube channels or something that talks about this kind of shit that you can share?
Oh, let's see.
Because I only watch like a few channels and it's mostly just melt, to be honest. But sometimes I'm hungry for more information, and if you know some good shit, you can just slap the link in the chat, and we can explore that shit too.
Yeah, it's a lot of times this person called Earl Wilson, which I think is also in the Melted community.
Oh,
He
cool.
drops these links to the various free outer circle free energy
Hmm.
devices, and I think he also working on some stuff or trying to replicate something. So yeah, maybe I'll find some of the stuff.
Hmm. Yeah, man. Okay. Let's see. Well, while you do that shit, I can probably show some recycled stuff. Yeah, like some. Oh my gosh, hold on. There is some a-hole in the chat.
But it's interesting. I thought that there are never these encounters, with the shills, but it is real.
Yeah. It is, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy shit going on, so yeah.
Interesting if all of them are boltards.
Yeah.
Maybe some of them,
The
or most of them.
boltards, yeah. Yeah. I what I have a big struggle with in these days is how people still don't even they're not even able to even look a little bit into NASA and stuff, like all the shit we went through after the fucking boogeyman in the air and everything, like people still watch the news, right? How does that even work? How? Because they all know. Okay, well, I mean, most people now you can ask like, uh, anything about the boogeyman for 3 years. Like, many people know. Okay, well, it was bullshit, right? Many people do, but they still watch the news after it. I don't understand how it works really.
Some of them, it's just so infuriating. It seems that some of them cannot be helped. Not like they're asking for help, but
Yeah,
meaning metaphorically, cannot reach them. It's just insane. And
yeah,
the disheartening thing is that never going to change because there's always going to be people like that. That's why it's just so hard to see a bigger change.
mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy stuff. Oh my god, I don't know what to say at the moment, but yeah, I get overwhelmed sometimes just because the stupidity of it all, and I wonder, what these people are, but I guess they are just like these NPCs that just cannot really be saved. NPCs? Do you think they are real NPCs? Maybe.
Oh, the non-playable character, that's what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the filler in shit.
Yeah.
Shit, I hope I'm not one of them, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And animatronics and shit. They
like
probably have those fucking things walking amongst us.
like a cyborg.
Yeah.
Shit, hard to believe,
Isn't yeah, but
but
isn't that creepy? Like if you walk in the streets and shit, there could be a percentage of the humans you see that's not even like real, not organic.
interesting. What do you think, is the AI shit real, or as some say, just all faked?
AI.
hmm How
Yeah,
truthful is it? What percentage of it is truthful, do you think? Because it's hard to figure that shit out
yeah,
for me.
yeah. It's probably very real. I do believe there is some kind of computer that learns and listens and watches to like everything we do online and kind of
Mm.
create some kind of database and probably behavior out of it, like a collective behavior, like humans and shit. But I don't know. That's some weird ass shit. I don't know.
Because it's interesting. Now
I have
there's
no
so
idea.
many of these, in the clans that I encounter, these strange people that don't identify with no gender.
Yeah,
They want to be referred as them, and and it's interesting that the AI, supposedly, when the AI, of course, was given a face, and the new version was like expressing how it feels, and he was saying, it don't matter what gender that is, just as long as I'm good in my vessel.
yeah,
And just strange mentality, how it's okay to have this type of idea. It just kind of feels off.
yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah. What's weird about the whole? Yeah, I mean, these people are kind of crazy. about it, like um, they're pushing it on young people, like they're what I call it is gender confusion. Wherever that comes from, I don't know, but they're pushing all that stuff on young people who are too young to really understand the concept of these things yet, like gender and sexuality and these kind of things. So whatever they want to do, if I've said it before, like if you want to chop your cock off, for me that's fine, but don't push it on, like you don't have to tell all children about it, or keep that shit to yourself. If that's what you want to do to make you happy, do that, but keep it out of the children, because
Yeah.
they're supposed to be pure and innocent, and they don't need this wicked weirdness to be pushed on them, you know. So that's why I care about this whole inversion thing. I mean, I don't care about what he did with his body or genitals, but the whole fucking uh, yeah, the thing
Maybe
how
it can
it's pushed too hard everywhere and stuff.
maybe it can even be partly called like desensitization, to make it almost like the more normal thing supposedly,
Yeah.
so that people kind of get used to it more and don't like stop being so cautious.
Hmm.
So yeah, cannot let your guard down for real.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Damn. All right. So yeah, I don't know, man. Just doing my thing and talking. I'm just some guy, and I'm just talking about the things I believe in and the thing I'm against, and see where the fuck it takes us.
I recall this one time when you was just speaking with this voice amplifier, and you were, I think you got in trouble in the public or something.
Oh yeah, yeah, true.
That was
Yeah,
quite insane. I
megaphone.
think it was a time when people were really on their face diaper game,
Mm-hmm.
and I think you were, yeah, you were
Yeah,
moved from the scene.
yeah.
That's
That
shit crazy.
that shows how little freedom of speech we actually have, because they always tell us, well, you have freedom of speech. And I did not attack any specific group of people, like no personal names, no religion, no color or anything. It was just a general thing. Like I just said the mask is stupid and stuff like that. And yeah, they came. I did it like 3 days in a short amount of time. Like in a week, I went down 3 times. All 3 times, cops showed up. Last time, they stole my megaphone. And they also fined me for, I think, uh, how much is it? $1,600
Wow, that's a lot.
or
Fuck
something
that shit.
for disorder or something. So yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't do that kind of crazy shit anymore. It was just a time where I kind of didn't give us many fucks and stuff, but it was fun though.
Just to
But
try it out.
yeah, just like what happens
Yeah,
if I do this, and I can now see how little free we are when that shit happened.
because I wouldn't even have bravery to try it, because I would have thought, shit, it's all gonna end one way. At least you tried it,
Yeah, at
because
least
I
I
wouldn't be
tried it.
brave enough.
Yeah, just that one time or 3 times, I guess. I mean, I just took a few beers very rapidly, and I just went for it. I just kind of.
But I think some
But it
people
was
even
funny.
gathered to say hi, most likely.
Yeah,
There were, yeah.
some people came to ask. As I recall, some younger people came to ask questions and stuff. But then I think that was like the second day I did it, and then we were kind of interrupted by the cops. They told me to leave. And the last day I did it, then there was also a guy who had his mask down on the chin and stuff, and he actually stood in front of me to listen and stuff. But that's the guy. Did you see the video of the whole thing? Because I live streamed it and stuff.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Because he was the one who actually was attacked by the cops, and they jumped him and held him down for like 10 minutes, and whatever. So yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what he said or did to the cops to make them turn like that, because I was too busy trying to get my megaphone back. But it's kind of, I don't think he really did anything that he deserved to be jumped like that. Like whatever he fucking said, I don't know. But I think on my backup channel, the clip is actually there, and you can watch it and analyze it and see. Because I didn't catch whatever he did, but he seemed like an innocent guy. Really, I don't even know. Yeah. So yeah, crazy times. That was like March
21.
Yeah, March 21. So
Wow.
yeah, wow, 2 years ago. Oh my gosh, time flies. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's been some crazy times back and forth in my journey of truth. Since 2018, when I learned that space is fake and stuff. It's just been a roller coaster since then. But now I try to stay more calm, and I put all my frustration and anger away for all hate and stuff for the system. I just try to do my thing and be calm and stuff, and try to grow my community around me, and just trying to be nice, and you know I don't force people to listen and stuff. That's the good thing about this YouTube shit, because people can listen if they want to listen, and they can leave if they don't want to listen. And if they want to discuss and hate, then I don't really want to discuss and hate anymore, because I just preach what I believe in, and I've shown so much evidence throughout my time here on YouTube so far. So that's what I believe in. That's my thing. So if you don't like what I speak about or anything, then don't watch me. Make your own fucking channel and speak about what you believe in and why. Because
But also,
there is
when
some
there's
hate coming. In recent times.
yeah, and when there's a Smeagol like acknowledge, so that shit
Yeah.
gotta be blocked because it's just a bad vibe.
Yeah, I don't do that. I just don't do it. So instead of discussing, because these people, they're trying to disturb the truth, and influence, and change the energy with their nonsense. So I just shove it away without saying anything, because I don't want to give it any attention, time, or energy, because I'm done with it. I'm done with discussing. I'm done with debating. I'm not going to debate melted buildings with someone, because I'm done with it. I believe in melted buildings, so I'm going to talk about melted buildings. And then you can see, listen, and believe if you want to, or you can watch something else.
Yeah, because it feels like there's layers or levels to this, because even the newer videos, the people that are new to this, well, whether that's a level realm or the buildings, they just kind of speak about it in a way as if they wanna explore if it is the true thing. But it's already been established, so just say, yeah, maybe just a feeling like it's just shit, it's all been done, let's just go forward.
Yeah.
But for a lot of people, it's still like new and staggering and unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, at least they're able to, question it, I guess. So that's good, at least, because most people, I mean, they can't even question anything. Even though all people know government is corrupt, but as soon you specify one thing, then you suddenly a conspiracy theorist. You know, I don't know how that works, but as long as you can't specify what's a lie or what's true, because then Yeah, they can't handle that. Even though everybody knows they're lying. Every fucking people, they know government is lying. I think.
And controlling the mind, as in the word
Yeah.
government.
Yeah. Yeah, true, man. Yeah. Damn.
Truman Show.
Truman Show.
No
Yeah.
cap.
No cap. Yeah, for sure, man. Oh yeah, it's really blinking out there. Hold on, I gotta taste the air again. Oh
So
yeah.
meaning that a really intense storm is headed your way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
It's gotta
yes.
feel exciting.
Oh,
And it's still somewhat light outside, it seems. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's still like.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So most
Oh,
likely
did you
as
see the blink? Yeah, so it's like raining and.
so yeah, the darker it get, the more intense the storm may become.
It's only like 6 p.m. here, so there's still time. I'm not in any rush or anything, so that's good. Yeah, it's raining and stuff, but the air, it's just incredibly warm here today compared to the last couple of weeks. And then like 2 months ago, we had spring. We had like t-shirt and stuff outside. So it's fun to be able to experience the weird ass weather of Midwest USA, because apparently it's weird weather here. Damn. Yeah, Michael Joshua. It's a pretty calm, peaceful hood around here. It's like nice people, lots of people with dogs and stuff. It's peaceful here. It seems like feels like a calm, safe
Funny
little
when you
hood.
say hood, it sounds quite gangster.
No, it's not gangster here. Hood means neighborhood, I think. But yeah, it's not gangster here. I think I couldn't do with any of that shit. So it's pretty nice. Yeah. American barbecue. Oh yeah. I'm ready. Oh yeah. For sure. I gotta try some of that shit too. Oh my gosh. I mean, not to be rude or offensive or anything, or not try to judge, but I do see there is a lot of unhealthy people in this country. That's crazy. Yeah. It's true. I mean, I can see it's true. I always have heard so, but I can see that it's true.
The obesity is in the air.
Yeah, it's a lot of it. Oh my gosh, it's flashing as crazy outside, but yeah, it is a lot of obesity here. I mean, it just shows that the fucking system works how it's designed, I guess. But yeah, just how it is. Fried chicken at every gas station. Yeah. Yeah, I stay away from fried shit these days, because I know it's so dog shit if they fry them in fucking engine oil and stuff. It's not for me. No. Hey Frank, hello. Brick love to you. Brick love. Hope you'll find this beautiful Friday. Friday it is. Yeah, Friday.
Where I'm at, it's already 1st of April.
Oh,
Damn.
April Fools, man.
Gotta start joking.
Yeah. Now, do you know why they call it April Fools?
Good question.
because apparently when they changed the calendar, because New Year's is supposed to be in the springtime, so they changed the calendar into the current Gregorian calendar. But then some people were still at the old calendar and they are celebrating New Year's now. So they came in April 1st or whatever, or April whatever, and said, Happy New Year. And then they made this joke, April Fools, because New Year's is supposed to be in the middle of the dead fucking winter now, so they made fun of it.
That's
That's what
actually really.
that's what I heard. I don't know if it's real or true, but
That's
yeah,
actually really exciting.
this
I'm
is
very.
this is New Year's, like now, because now everything is starting to grow and bloom soon, and all the animals are fucking, and it's just life is coming back. So that's makes more sense to have New Year's now. So happy New Year's, every fucking Melthead out there. Happy New Year's.
And also, what's exciting? The 28-day calendar, which said that
Yeah.
January is actually the month number 11,
Mhm.
February month number 12, and it adds perfectly with the 13 calendar zodiacs. You got 28 days each month. 28 days times 13 equals 364.
Mhm.
Then you have one additional year day. That's somewhere, well, a few months ago now, and in a very, very interesting 20 days every month. Every day is the same. You know which day, for example, the 7th of that month would be replicated. If it's a Monday on the 7th, every month would be that way. And then, so they said that the 1st of April, as you said, was the new year. And then they had this 13th zodiac sign in between June and July,
Mhm.
the serpent sign. But it was changed. But at first, it feels like it's off 13 months, but it actually really, really fits very well with the 28 days each month. I said it was changed because there would be no leap year.
Yeah, that is the cycle of the moon as well. 28 days, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then no leap year, yeah, because leap year is it's so silly when you think about it. Like, why do I have to do that? Obviously, the calendar doesn't work with the sky clock, current sky clock and stuff. So, yeah, it makes more sense in a way. Everything is inverted to disconnect us from the true nature of this place. And then octo means 8, Novem means 9, Decem means 10. But this December is the 12th month. I just found this thing I was looking for, like in the Greek whatever numerology, whatever numbers. So it's already in there in the names of the months, but the numbers they represent is not accurate. So it's a clue. It's a clue right there. So
But interesting, if it is true what he's saying, the month that was embedded in between June and July was called Sol, which in some
Sol,
languages means
Sol,
that.
SOL.
Yeah.
That's what we call the sun in Norwegian.
Oh, but you pronounce it Sul.
Sol, yes.
Interesting. In Lithuanian,
That's
that word is.
yeah, that's cool. Sol, that's kind of cool.
In Lithuanian, that word is Saule. Quite similar. Well, different, but yeah.
Yeah. 1 second. I gotta just pick up my shit over here. 1 sec. There we go. Okay. Okay. 1 sec. So are you coming your way with the presentation, or
Yeah, got 250 collected.
250 photos?
I'm capping, but low key, not so much capping.
God damn, man. Holy fuck. I mean, yeah, sure, you can take your time, present. You know, I don't have that much of a rush or anything. It's only 6, so I have some time.
Yeah, I think maybe just 5 more minutes, and I'll try to do it.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I mean, I got a whole bunch of beers and shit, so I mean, yeah.
You're not capping today. It's good.
So so it's not like I'm gonna run out.
Do you get different types? Is
yeah.
the beers quite different compared to Norway?
Oh no, some are similar. Some, I'm not I'm not some kind of beer expert or anything. I just
But I
drink
mean the
beers.
brands, because in the
Oh yeah,
UK,
different. Yeah,
whether
I usually had a lot of Norwegian brands and stuff, but there is some European imports. But it's also very many different ones. So when I go to the store to get some beers, I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at. So I just have to pick one and try, because it's all new. So yeah, I don't know what to look for. So sometimes I buy, European imports like Germans and stuff. And sometimes I just pick whatever American beer that is. I don't even know. I just pick some because I don't know what to look for. Yeah.
yeah, in the UK it's overwhelming, the amount of choice.
Yeah, it's a lot of choice. Hey Joachim, how did you learn to cuss so authentically? I don't know. It's just the way I speak, I guess. I just got used to it, I think. And some people they find it funny and different and stuff because all true speakers they try to they're trying to be so um, serious all the time, but I'm trying to make it so you don't have to be so serious all the time because we're just humans trying to figure out what's going on. So it just kind of just adapted into it. I don't always cuss a lot, but sometimes I do. I do usually when I speak about the melt because it's fucking melted. So I don't know. It just happened. Yeah. There is only one place I did not curse, and that was at when I was at my grandma's. That's the only place. But they're super religious and stuff too. Not that I hate on religion, but the Bible already happened in my mind. All the destruction, all the cataclysms and apocalypse and all that shit already happened. So we are living after the Bible. It's not gonna happen. It already happened. Because look at all the melt and stuff out there. So they're kind of slow, I guess. I don't know, but you're free to believe whatever you want, But uh, I'm not gonna debate or you know do any of that stuff. You can be religious. You can believe in Jesus. You can believe in whatever you want. That's fine. I'm just doing the melt, and I just do me, I guess. That's how I feel about it. No cap. No cap. Della, you love how I speak. Thank you. I'm glad you can find this enjoyable. Because, I just speak. Try to be free with my mind. And sometimes English is a difficult language. And sometimes I can't find the correct word for what I'm looking for in my brain. Because it takes time sometimes. So I just put in shit in there instead. Because it always works. It always fits in there somehow. I don't know. It's funny. It's easier, I guess, maybe. Giants, yes. Book of Enoch has giants. Yeah, giants existed for sure. I don't deny that, but I don't think they
Oh,
are
check
now
this out. Check this out.
mountains. Yeah, sure.
I love this shit. While my shit is still downloading
Yeah.
the data, I got this book called The Smoky God,
Oh yeah,
and
that's a
I
good
was
read.
just marking some stuff because I'm very impatient when it comes to reading. So I just had the audiobook and I marked some stuff, you know, because this is one of those books where it kind of hints at the forbidden continents. And it's the story from early 1800s. But some of these boltards just, you know, what's the word? They basically interpreted it as a hollow earth. But
Yeah.
I think in actuality, they speaking of, and you see the scale of these humans
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
compared to these. So that's a very interesting, you know, idea. And they are basically speaking these two Norsemen, father and his son, you know, left for those faraway lands, and they crossed the barriers, you know, and they encountered these giants.
Mm-hmm.
And afterwards, they supposedly returned. But I just found these stories so intriguing. What if, like, at least part of it, you know, it is true? Because here, as I marked some of the keywords, they saying, you know, world's geography is incomplete, and it says accepted facts are, after all, founded upon falsity. And you know, it says like beyond the north wind. It's just such intriguing ideas of like even words heretofore unknown portion of the universe, you know. So I'm just so intrigued about this. What if they really, you know, while this perimeter was not guarded or heavily guarded as it is now, what if people could cross,
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah.
just move to those faraway lands and meet those humans that we could never meet, whether that's a different type race or just giant beings that are like gentle giants or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why I remember this, but just I think maybe someone mentioned giants.
Yeah. Someone in
Just
the
quite
chat.
intriguing.
Yeah.
Shit.
Michael Joshua Lewis said in the chat, the Book of Enoch has giants. So yeah, I do believe bigger people exist for sure, and probably in the Forbidden Lands. I do believe outer space is not there, but it's out there, you know, just on the same plane of existence. However far it goes, who knows, right? But you know, humans are limited because we are enslaved. We can't explore freely anymore. Can't go anywhere
And for
anymore,
real,
really. I mean, you
it is
can,
always
but you
said,
need this fucking ID, passport, and all that shit to do so.
yeah, it is always said a person cannot travel beyond, I think, the 80th parallel. What is called?
Which parallel?
I think 80th, 80, or
Oh, okay.
60th.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also, have you heard? It's very intriguing how I don't know how they would go about this. This ginormous fence in Australia that supposedly extends to or over 6,000 kilometers. And I heard it's not the only fence. There is another one and one more. And supposedly it's you know, there so that the rabbits cannot jump through or nobody can pass through. It's so heavily guarded. So I wonder, as in some of the Asian maps, is it possible that Australia is connected to some of those forbidden lands? Is that possible to hide how?
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Because it's
Maybe.
interesting if
Yeah.
anybody ever circumnavigated Australia or some shit.
Yeah. I have no idea. I haven't really looked into that before.
Very, very intriguing. You know, a fence that extend for close to 7,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
3
That's
layers of
crazy.
that.
Yeah. Damn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's starting to rain like crazy now. You ready with your evidence, man? He's slow,
Yeah, just a
Mr.
few.
Snail. No, just kidding.
I confess. Yeah, almost
Shit.
there.
Yeah, good.
Oh yeah, if y'all ever wonder if a chiropractor works, it does work. This
course.
lassie fixing me because my
Yeah.
back all fucked up from work. Because
Yeah.
I could go ring the bell, in Notre Dame, because I'm the hunchback. No, she fixing me.
Yeah, that's good.
It's
Yeah, I do
interesting
believe
how they
that kind
know
of shit works.
every.
Yeah. Yeah.
They determine that if a human shoulder is higher than the other, if one is higher, or like the hip, and usually the leg is longer than the other, so that shit can be fixed, and they know all the points. It's almost like magic to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
That's fascinating.
Like old problems.
Luckily, I don't have any pain in my vessel yet, so it's not really needed for me at this point. But maybe when I get older, I'll need that shit too. I don't know. Shit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Brick love, James. The mud flood was in 1859, the Carrington event. Maybe I will. The Earth is a big ring magnet. Oh yeah, I can agree with that. Bones go where the muscles put them. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So based on the muscles and shit. Yes. Hmm. Hello, Annabelle. Good to see you over there from UK. You are. Good to see you. Blessings to you, my dear. Outer Limits. Yes, Outer Limits. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, it's raining like crazy now. Oh my god.
It ain't no hailstorm, or is it?
I don't know if you can see the rain. There's like a mosquito netting in the window here. It's raining like crazy at least. And we got
Fresh.
fresh. I like it. Fresh, yes. Good air. Oh my god, I'm not going out in that fucking weather. No, thank you. Oh, fuck.
Okay, I think I got it. I was gonna have more.
Yeah,
I
whatever
still
you
have
have,
something.
man. Just, yeah. I don't want to go for like 9 hours, but, just
Oh
show
yeah.
some stuff. We can always do this again.
Yeah, no cap. Just cut me off because I got no time perception.
You same.
Shit.
Usually, but I do have some time though. It's not like a rush. Sometimes I wanna do other things than sit on my computer and shit, but it's fine.
Yeah. So I shall attempt this share.
Yeah,
Shit.
it will pop up on my shit here when you do that shit. No, I'm still in Chicagoland. I live here permanently now, so no Norway. But I will go there eventually and visit my brothers and shit at some point. But it's not gonna be yet. Yeah, I miss my brother sometimes. You know, we have a strong bond and good connection. We talk almost every day on you know social media and shit like Facebook Messenger and shit, and sometimes we phone call. So you know, yeah, I love them a lot and good people. Sucks that I can't go and visit them whenever I want to, but you know, wanna keep doing my shit over here now.
But nice how y'all are good friends.
Yeah. James, lots of rain here in Cali as well. Today wasn't bad, but this month has been extremely wet and soggy. This month have been mostly cold here. Not a lot of snow and stuff, but we had some snow and yeah, mostly just cold and dry. Oh, he disappeared. Sorry, trying to figure out share screen. You gotta pop back in here and you gotta click present. I can guide you to it. Just gotta wait for him to pop back in. Just a word of advice: you might want to stay in that country. Don't leave. Stay where? In Norway? No, I want to stay here. I want a front row seat to the shit show, and I want to be with my love. So that's whatever happens, happens. I don't. I'm not too worried about it. I don't. Yeah, I don't live in fear or anything. I just take it as it comes, I guess. Don't leave the USA. Do you think if I leave to visit my brothers, I can't come back? What do you think? Because I got in here without any nonsense in my. I didn't take any armed spears or anything, right? So I don't know. No problem. It's all fear based. I think. I think it's just something they say, like, "Hey, you can't do this, you can't do that," but then I did it. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe they will come. I don't know what will happen. Maybe they will come and visit me first over here and see if they get in here. I can actually turn this. I don't need this one. I can turn this off. A little better for my eyes, I guess. Ivaldas, do you want to pop in here again or what's going on, man? Holy fuck. I'm gonna go and face shit and see if he says anything. I don't know what happened with him. Where are you? Opera browser shitting on me. You need to use Brave browser, it's better. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Shit. Guess we just gotta sit here, guys. You wanna have a toast with me? Cheers or something. I don't have too much on my mind at the moment. Just waiting for Ivaldas to get back in and show his shit. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sit here, do some comments and stuff, I guess. Okay, he's back in here. Okay.
Man, I'm trying to Chrome now because Opera on me.
Yeah,
I'm now
Opera is
pressing sharing the screen.
percent. Yeah, share screen and
And
whichever
most likely
window.
don't come up now because all my settings are, I think, yeah, someone also had this problem on one of the streams. But it ain't showing, no?
So you click present and you click share screen and then you pick whichever shit you want to share. And then it
Yeah,
should show up here so I can add it, but it doesn't show up for me.
yeah, because of the security settings. It's
Oh
fucked.
my god. I don't know how that happened or how to fix it. No idea. Never had that issue before, I think.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I shall come back.
Okay. Yo, again. Technical difficulties, nothing new. That's fine. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I
Bam.
cannot believe
You're
it.
in there.
Okay, it's lit. Okay.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. Good shit. Now you can show your shit.
Oh, it's interesting. This actually, one person sent it. You know, I ain't been here. It's in Romania.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hopefully it's visible.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Because in the past, I always tended to film horizontally, but I noticed that recently, who knows? But it ain't me filming. That's still Romania.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. At the top of some structure.
It's interesting. Who knows if I can zoom it in? Oh no, don't allow me to zoom in. Oh, okay. Actually, I just wanna. Yeah, it's a chunky cat that got
I
back
got a
in
kitty.
Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
But it's a she back in Europe. Yeah, finna see her soon. I thought that looked funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at those.
And it's so overgrown with green. I think a lot more would have been revealed without that green.
Oh yeah, there's shit in there. At that mound in the woods. Glad you like it, James. Break love. Just chilling on a Friday with Meltheads. It's good. Good stuff. Yeah, look at that. Just popping up.
I see a whole city.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Oh, this is just a random one. Yeah, so quite advanced.
It's beautiful though. The amount of effort for whatever the hell it is.
Oh, and this must be. I said I just cannot zoom it in here. It's got to be Malta, I think.
This is your boots?
Yeah, this is from 2019 before all the, yeah,
Okay, all the crazy shit, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I think this is Malta, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh.
So maybe it's better if, actually maybe the visibility not that bad.
No, I can see just well here.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
quality is nice and yeah, it's all good, I think.
Oh, and that's still back in Newcastle a few years ago. It's quite exciting how it was all submerged.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this one of my favorites. It's just insane. This St. Louis, most likely you and others have shown this a lot of times, but you know, I was repainting this. It's just so amazing. Like compare the scale of these humans here, you know,
Mm-hmm. Oh
these
yeah.
tiny ants. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
The scale of it, it's just insane. And you know the waters and all how much effort it would have taken. And
Yeah.
supposedly it's temporary, the official history say.
Yeah, for the World's Fairs, yeah.
Man, but this is just too perfect. The world should be like this now, but we don't even see it anymore. Ever.
Yeah.
Oh, and this Edinburgh.
Oh yeah, yeah. Very famous structure.
On this so-called Holyrood Park in Edinburgh.
Wow.
Oh, and that's still some Romanian mixed in. Sorry.
That's good.
Oh, this Amsterdam. It's interesting how on these buildings on the tops, every date starts with a J.
Yeah. Do you think that to have a they built that to have a bike store in there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all inherited and repurposed. All this is like World's Fair and stuff.
Oh, these
Yeah.
were just some intriguing, you know, shots from various different researchers. I just sometimes cannot help myself, you know,
Oh
without
yeah.
stealing the image. And
No,
actually, I
you don't
found that,
steal, you share. It's all good.
yeah,
Only Spartan is saying stealing. You don't do that, you share.
yeah,
It's different.
okay.
Yeah.
You know, because it's also exciting how when I know Russian language, I listen to some of the Russian researchers, and they're not dumb at all. They know all of the level realm. I think they may be just still not in the melted community. They're not that, you know, high up. But some of the stuff they see, you know, it's interesting how they kind of complement the work of the English speakers. On
Hey,
this, yeah.
that's interesting. Like Russia is there like a little bit outside of the regular internet because there isn't many Russian people in this research, I feel like. Like
Well,
I don't know any like Russian
yeah,
people.
but you know, some of the channels that I know, they got crazy views. They got millions of subscribers or close to that, and hundreds of thousands of views. You know,
Yeah, but is
and
it like separated? Like its own little thing over there? Like why is there no Russian people? I never heard of Russian people
well, I
in
think
my
you
shit.
know, it might just be the language barrier, most likely, because the
Yeah,
English
maybe.
speakers
Yeah.
that don't know the language, they're not interested. But yeah, most definitely, I think they do add to that entire picture with just some more insight and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, quite exciting. And also love this. Most likely you've seen it, just the plasma moon map and the idea that this might represent some more continents.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and this from 21 from summertime. It's in sorry, let me remember. It's got to be Marsden Beach, if I'm correct.
Oh my
Was quite
gosh.
intrigued about this sheep.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. Damn. It's all collapsed.
Yeah, some randomness.
Mm-hmm.
Back to Marsden.
Wow. Oh, hello. That's great.
Man, seagulls are so funny. Love these birds.
Oh, they're cute.
And savage too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We got some cake.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's great. Great boots, man.
Actually, I sometimes cannot believe this shit is real.
Wow.
And also that before 2017, I think I would have been blind to it.
Mm-hmm.
Although 2017, I recall one summer night I couldn't sleep at all when I don't know what happened really, but I just seen some stuff and started realizing that it's a level realm, and the feeling was I was just looking through the window and it was still, well, it was getting lighter. And I'm thinking like, if this is any real,
Yeah.
just incredible to really look out the window and think that the celestial bodies work in this way, and that in actuality I never seen it up until now. So that was like the very exciting and unsettling feeling of like this is actually real.
Mm-hmm.
But that was even before the melted realm. So the melted realm kind of adds on top of it.
Yeah, that's why they go so well together. Flat Earth or level realm and the melt. They're like merged together. Cause yeah.
Oh, and here I was
Oh,
intrigued.
direct energy weapon.
Yeah, most likely you've seen these photos, but I was just intrigued of how it looked.
Oh, that's what Jeff Snyder talks about this. It's very interesting, like how they just melt and stuff. And here you can see like everything is disintegrated, but the trees are like, oh, they're fine, you know.
Yeah. Oh. I think
yeah.
this in Russia, most likely.
Yeah.
That's quite insane.
The workers, don't they question things?
Yeah.
When they dig up this shit, are they just told to shut up, or are they like, wow, what the fuck,
Most likely both. First, what the
Yeah.
fuck, and then shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is this glory? Well, we don't got it. It's quite exciting how multi-level it is. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, check this out. This was it the last one? Man, have I run out? I think the last one said that it was from your channel.
Yeah, from my
Where you
Instagram.
had,
I think I posted
yeah.
that a long time ago.
Sorry, most likely I ran out. Cannot be true. Well, yeah, at least thank you for giving me a chance to show this.
Of course, man.
I still got a lot more, but
Yeah,
yeah.
what you gotta do is just someday you gotta sit down and just transfer all the shit over to your computer so you have it, and then
Yeah.
sort it out in folders and stuff. It's a time consuming process, but you gotta just do it here and there. Because I also have
Yeah.
shit on my phone and stuff. Usually I just do the research on my computer, so it's already there. But when I do the boots and stuff, it's many big files and big videos and shit that I gotta transport. That's cool,
Yeah.
man. Great boots on the ground, and I know there is a lot of good stuff in your area. You don't always, if there is no like cliffs and melt and stuff, then you can show structures, and there is always stuff for people to show. You and Meltheads out there in the chat too. Like here it's so flat, but there is probably structures here and there that's you can just tell that they didn't build these massive beautiful structures just for a bike store or a bakery and stuff like that. It's like just buildings that used to be something else and then inherited and changed into something else. So
and
there's like
also,
yeah,
yeah,
so
and
it's like two humanities. Like one humanity that made all this shit, they were wiped out, and then we had like the second humanity coming in, and we are like in the shit show, just inheriting whatever the hell. However it works, I don't know.
also exciting how now you see all the inside of the buildings reworked. When the staircase is in the middle of the giant window,
Yeah,
but the interiors were totally different. They just kept the exterior a lot of times, most likely.
yeah,
Maybe just too hard to demolish.
probably. I mean, yeah, it's too difficult and it's expensive. I mean, you can just use it, repurpose it. It's better because that they still manage to hide the truth, even though they still have many of these buildings utilized to this day. Some of this crazy shit is still there, like in India and stuff. It's still there, and people don't question it. So man, they did a good job at brainwashing us. Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
And the stuff is also underwater.
Yeah, underwater, under the ocean, lakes, top of hills, in the fucking hills and mountains. It's like it's all of it. Damn. Yeah. Oh, we got I Spy Red Bricks up in here. Hello. She's actually from this area, so I'm gonna text you sometime, and maybe we can find a time to hang out and talk and stuff. That would be nice. Just been busy getting established and try to figure out my stuff. Jew, direct energy weapons. What's up, Meltheads? That's good evidence, Ivalas. Thank you for presenting those and for your time and presence to
Thank you for
come
your
here.
time. It's a privilege.
Yeah, of course. To hang out a little bit, with it's a privilege to hang out with like-minded people, talk some shit, just have some fun and enjoy the melt, try to figure it out. That's what I want to do, just and share, of course. Usually on the streams today, I don't go too much into detail to explain it to new people, but that's because I already made like 100 videos in the past where it's explained in detail, 2 documentaries and stuff, so they can just go back, watch those, and then come back to the live streams. Because it's already there, it's already presented, it's already what they need. It's already there, and of course, all the other Melthead channels have explained this in detail for a long time, so I don't need to spend 25 minutes on one photo anymore. Because, yeah, I don't need to do that. It's already on there, so if you're new, just go back in time,
Check
Got
this
over
out. I got
100
this.
videos on my shit.
Yeah, for real. Actually, you've been putting in the work. I think you started doing this almost 3 years ago.
I think summer 2020. So yeah, actually, hold on. I'm just gonna post. Thinking like my first video was like June 2020, maybe. Post this link here. So this is where the Melthead channels is on. I don't know if you're on there, Ivalas. I can't really remember. I can add it in there. And the Facebook groups I gotta add in there.
Wow, I never seen this.
Yeah, there is just a collection of the the channels that are not total dickholes. Of course, I don't put them on there, but the nice people who talk about this kind of stuff is all on there. So just a collection is easy to remember and share. It's just Linktree/Meltology channels, and there you can find a lot of content that you can watch, so you will never be bored. Joachim, we need a children's book written about the meltdown, like there are flat Earth books. I need one to read to my new grandbaby. You up for being an author? Yeah, I've been thinking about it, like writing something, but it's difficult to. I just gotta put some time and dedication into it and stuff, and it's part of my kind of my thoughts before I leave this realm to kind of leave a book or two behind. But right now it's just been busy with all the stuff like moving over to America and getting married, and the schedule, and trying to adapt to my new schedule and stuff. So I just gotta stabilize, calm down a little bit, and find time to put in here and there to actually do that kind of stuff. But that will happen. It's just been a kind of a big transition for me to do all this stuff. So, but yeah, for sure, I could be willing to do that. Write a children's book about this kind of stuff, and then of course I will watch my language. Sheep. Sheep. Yeah, would be fun. It's cool if if you write a book, then after you die, you still will have the trace of the truth there forever, kind of. That's cool.
Yeah, some to be remembered by.
Be remembered and assisting so they don't bury the truth again as easily, right? You just, whatever they do, whatever happens, if there is a book laying here and there, can always be found and dug up and read, and this shit happened, so I don't know.
Did you see how many books were in the old world and what the percentage, the percentage that is hidden? It's most likely staggering to even like try to
Yeah.
visualize how much is hidden.
Yeah,
They
have
because the old
whole
world knew.
warehouses underground full of books and artifacts and all shit, most
And
likely.
even the books that are the size of a human,
Yeah, proof of giants right there. Big people for sure. You can see that in the scale of the buildings with the archways and the ceiling heights. It's not that difficult because how everything is. You're trying to preserve resources and money when you build something. You don't need to really do anything extra, but they did all the extras. It's just the opposite of what we do now. It's crazy. So yeah.
It looks like the intent was pure. It wasn't really bound by time or money or the BS or taxes,
Yeah.
stupid shit like that. And even conflicts, maybe no conflicts.
Yeah, I agree. It was just for the community and make it built just to last, to be beautiful, to be useful, and just there. It's like it's the realm we live in, so make it nice. Why do you need to make it shitty and cheap and all that when it's the realm we live in? Is what we have. Is it just supposed to be just shitty, and then we're gonna go to Mars and make it shitty over it there too? All this tax money used to explore so-called space, while we live here in a shithole full of hunger, homelessness, and all these problems and issues. I mean, can we fix this place, and then we can think about going to Mars? What the fuck? Use the resources here, not somewhere else on another rock in space. spinning space testicle.
Yeah, or like one of the channels, it was so humorous how he kept repeating it. You know, a ball with curved water. This shit sounds funny as hell, man.
Yeah.
Ball with curved water
A water
spinning
ball.
in space.
Yeah.
And you know,
Sounds like Divergent or something, the channel.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know
A
that.
ball with curved water.
I think he just straight to the point. He one of those that say it really brief
Yeah.
and really good and really woke.
I think the way he talks is very good at like entering their minds to make them think about it in a way. He's kind
And
of efficient.
I'm actually so surprised because the person got a slight accent and he's from somewhere in Europe,
Yeah.
but he got so many people watching.
Oh
So
my
many.
god. Did you hear the
Oh,
thunder?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's from like Europe with an accent.
Wow, that shit was loud as hell.
Oh yeah.
And you know, also when you said the buildings, how it differs, how now it's temporary and almost like made out of cardboard, but whatever was invested in the old world to bring these structures to life, it still uplifts us to this day.
Yeah.
Even for a person that don't understand it, like the influencers, they always go to these places in France or wherever in the world that is, and they stand in front of this majestic structure and as if it give them more, you know,
Mhm.
value to the
Yeah.
visual, to the photo, and it is true. And when you're in these structures, you feel different. I think you really feel inspired.
Mm.
It kind of gives us these emotions, and it looks like that's part of what the buildings were designed for, to like uplift us, like mentally.
Mm.
Even I think if a person is not fully conscious that it does, I mean, it's happening to him.
Of course. Yeah. Totally. It happens to all of them, even just many of these so-called churches and cathedrals and stuff. You know, you can go in there and you just feel nice in a way. It's different, and acoustics inside there, and it has, yeah, it's just a good experience. You know, I like to go inside these buildings sometimes, even if I'm not religious. Like go inside the churches to see just how well done it is.
Because I think before the religious people took over, it wasn't even built for that, you know. I mean,
Hmm.
it's just a
Yeah,
healing place, maybe uplifting.
yeah, with the pipe organs and stuff, and yeah.
But you've seen some of the videos where sound causes liquefaction, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane that it is actually, you know, shown on film. That if anybody want to deny that sound do this or that, it's just nice how there is just, you know, straight up visual evidence for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, for sure.
And the same even with the melting. They just put this lens and direct the sunbeam to whatever rocks or bricks, and then it's melting, you know. So that also can be shown by via experiments and stuff. So it ain't no hearsay.
Yeah.
And, but what is hearsay is the ball with curved water.
Yeah, if they can let the ball go, then you know it helps so much for people to understand this kind of thing. Because I don't think there is any melt heads that's still a globe head. I don't think. I mean, there are people who might be like kind of melt heads, not as direct, but they don't understand. They live on a globe. Like this article that I went through that was shown. Who sent me that? I can't even remember. Was it Jen or something? Posted this blog, uh, building blog or something. Someone come across it and shared it, and I went through it on a live, and he talks about buildings buried and looking melted and stuff, but not, yeah. I tried to send him an email and get in contact with him and stuff, but he never replied. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. All the tax money to fool the people. Yes. Yeah, and when you know people in these days, we should start using cash, because whenever you use your card, there is a tax fee that goes directly to the bank. So I posted like a post on Face Shit about that the other day. She explains it pretty well. Like, let's see, it's just down here. So it says, why should we pay cash everywhere with banknotes instead of a card? You have a $50 banknote in your pocket. Go to a restaurant and pay for dinner with it. The restaurant owner then uses the bill to pay for laundry. The laundry owner then uses the bill to pay for the barber. The barber will then use the bill for shopping. After an unlimited number of payments, it will still remain a $50 bill, which has fulfilled its purpose to everyone who used it for payment. However, if you pay for your meal digitally at the restaurant, then the bank fees on the card for your payment transaction charge to the seller are 3%, so around $1.50 will the fee of the will the fee of $1.50 for each photo payment transaction of the owner of the laundry, or payments of the owner of the laundry shop, or payments of the barber, etc. Therefore, after 30 transactions, the initial 50 will remain only $5, and the remaining 45 became the property of the bank. Thanks to digital transactions and fees, the rich get richer and the poor get the picture.
Man, it's just so annoying that everybody just go with it. I was in the Apple store, and the guy like, oh well, but it's more convenient. I'm saying, goddamn,
Yeah.
they're gonna see everything. You cannot really hide anything, and if needed, they can just turn it off.
Yeah, that is
So
true.
fucked. No independence, no nothing.
Oh my gosh. For all your hard work getting the truth out, and a little extra for a belated wedding gift. Oh, thank you, Ice by Red Bricks. I appreciate it. That's a blessing. Thank you. Yeah, so that's it's kind of, I don't know why people are having a hard time. There is new people today. Imagine people born like in 2006. They never used cash before, probably. I don't know. The people probably don't know how it is, and then there is opposite of it. The old people who always use cash, they suddenly can't. Many places I saw clips like they record like their grandpa on 80 years or something are so confused because he can't use the currency of the country that he used his whole life. It doesn't work anymore. And then now you're gonna educate all the old people into getting only digital and how to use all this fucking digital shit and stuff. You can't do that. So I think it's actually illegal to not accept the cash of the country, like the currency of the country. I don't think they can legally do that. But after, the boogeyman from 2020, then it changed, because now the boogeyman transfers from cash. Oh, we got to get rid of that shit. That was the start. So it's a plan of a bigger picture to get digital. It's been a part all along.
It was easier to reinforce it
So
for all the sheeptards because, oh, you cannot touch it. You gotta wash it. It's gonna kill you.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. I think these are bad keywords. I don't want to get in trouble.
No, that's fine. Just don't say the direct word of the boogeyman
Yeah.
and the
Because I
armed
always avoid it.
spears, and then
I
it's
just
fine.
said the Kill word. I thought shit.
Oh, that's fine. It's fine, I think. I don't have any, things on my channel and stuff, so it's fine. It's all good. So, yeah, it's fine.
It says the
Year of
timer
the
says
skunk. Year of the skunk. Hungarian Giants books are massive. Hold on. Took me to get out of school and work in building trade. It's impossible. Yeah. And then Della, my dear one, sent a super chat as well. Thank you, Joachim. I love the work you do to help us question and open your eyes. Thank you. I appreciate it, Della. That's very kind of you. I have 4 children above 15 years old, and they have no idea about $1 bills or $2 bills. They use Tap or iPhone Pay. Yeah, exactly. They use all this. Yeah, they use their phones for transactions now. I mean, I've never done that before. I try to avoid self checkout. I sometimes I do it, but if they don't accept cash at the self checkout, then I don't do it. There is some stores that I stopped going to because they have self checkout only, and they don't take cash. So I just stopped going there. I mean, we gotta start becoming more aware where we buy our shit, because uh, it's all part of the agenda and stuff.
man, it's all
Places you
cap.
yeah places
Because
you go to, like Macbeth. I don't go there.
and yeah, and the solar building that I'm staying in, it's
Yeah.
classed as a
Oh,
grade 2 building, and the rent, I cannot even pay it in cash because it's like a company. They don't care. They don't got feelings, so they're like, shit. Either you pay, with your card, or you cannot live here. So you
yeah.
gotta take the stash and carry it to the bank and do all this stupid shit.
Yeah,
And it would be
right.
so amazing just to like physically give the cash to them.
Yeah.
It ain't no problem in a normal world. In a normal world, it would be amazing, man.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. You actually have to take the fucking stack of cash deposit and then give them. They don't even. Why can't they take the cash and then they go and deposit it if they want it in their fucking account? I mean, what's the
Yeah.
difference? It's the same fucking money. Damn, these people. Yeah. It's kind of horrible, but it's the way we're heading. So we can do our part, I think. Just I always just use cash. I only used my card here in America the first month, and then I think I used cash ever since. I think, yeah, just cash. So that's yeah, that's a way to I guess delay the collapse or something. I don't even know if it's gonna make a difference, but at least we can hope so, or try. I don't even know. So, yeah. Hmm. It's kind of 1984-ish. Yeah. This is it, I guess. Corpse oration, dead entity. Yep. That's like that. That's where we go into the legal name fraud again, and legalese and the language and stuff. Kind of means that. So hold on, something is happening on my phone. Okay, my phone is now shaking and making a sound here. Emergency alert, severe. National Weather Service, a flash flood warning is in effect for this area until 11 p.m. CDT. This is a dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you're fleeing an area subject to flooding or under an evacuation order. What the fuck? How does it look like out there? It's not even raining anymore. Are they gonna flood my ass? That's kind of funny. Okay. Well, I think I'm fine. You know, sometimes they do this on the weather forecast. They're like saying, okay, it's gonna be very snowy and icy and stuff, and then at work it's like no people show up at the restaurant because they're too afraid to drive when it's a little bit of snow in the road and stuff. So they're kind of just fucking with us and shit. So yeah, let's see if I get flooded or no. I'm probably fine. That's funny though. I've never seen that show up on my phone before.
Yes, sometimes it does, quite rarely.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well. We've been going on for almost 3 hours. I think I'm gonna wrap it up and sit down and stuff and calm my brain down a little bit. Enjoy a little bit of silence because I don't always have silence here now these days and stuff. So Mark, run, death is coming. The phone said so. Yeah, right. Now people are gonna panic, you know. They're like, oh no, you know. So the phone said so. So yeah,
Interesting that the word weather is almost like the word ether.
man.
Almost.
Yeah. Basically almost the same. Yeah, so thank you guys, you Evaldas, for your time and presence and your evidence. And I will do another stream next weekend. I don't know, Friday or Saturday. Usually one of these days I'm free to do whatever the hell I want and stuff. So one of those days next week. And for the Meltheads in the chat, thanks for hanging out and for your comments and interest in the topics. And of course, super chats, support. And Mark, you have a wonderful time in Alabama at the Melted Meetup this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be great. And I can't wait to see your presentations coming up in the near future. The stuff you saw and you building friendships around. Been down there with you early February with my wife Lindsay, and you're a great guy, and yeah, it's gonna be good for you. So yeah, brick love, everyone. Thanks, and yeah, Valdes, if you have any last words, you can give them to the Meltheads.
It's lit. Everybody's lit here. And also, just curiosity, because I never experienced a wedding. Were you nervous? Was it like, wow, this is a big day?
With her, I felt very comfortable and calm. So it wasn't really nervous. The whole process to getting legally married was very quick. It was like 3 minutes.
Wow.
Or something. Like it was just me, her and her mom going in there with this lawyer thing, whatever they call, like judge or something, and they had a face shield on, or she had, and like a plexiglass before her little pedestal or whatever. So it was difficult to hear her, and it looks ridiculous, and it doesn't do jack shit. If there is a deadly boogeyman, you have a face shield. It's better than a mask for the user, but it's like you have this face shield and everything is just coming around. It's so brain dead. But she had that shit on, and it was just like, it's very quick
Maybe
process.
just for style now.
Yeah. It's hip to wear that shit now. It's like fashion, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, felt fine and wasn't too worried about it. Pretty
That's
quick,
nice.
quick and easy and stuff. So, yes. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna end the stream and stuff. So I'll see you next time, Evaldas. If you can join
Yeah.
next weekend,
All the
maybe
best.
we'll talk like on face shit and stuff and figure it out.
Yeah, I shall be in Europe, so yeah, it's gonna be lit.
Yeah, good.
And all the best to everybody, and thank you once again. It's fun.
Thank you all. All right. Good stuff, guys. Take care, be safe, be healthy, be kind, be good, and break love.